Hey guys, what's up? This is Bo, and welcome back to another quick video about SEO. In this video, I'm going to break down should you learn SEO, search engine optimization, and I'm going to give my opinion as an expert SEO, someone that's been doing this for years. So if this is the first time you've been to my channel, it's called Bo Knows Tech. It's where I provide cool information about technology and help people, get the skills they need to be successful today. Okay, so in today's world that's just dominated by technology, um, if you want to be successful, you have to have some sort of technical skills, right? You have to either, know like SEO, you have to know how to develop, how to code, you need to know some digital marketing skills, whatever it may be, you have to have technical skills, okay? And this is something I realized a few years ago, back when I was in college and I was an economics student. What I realize is, technology is only becoming more important over time, right? There's just tons and tons of like software companies, and they're becoming more and more important over time. More and more people are using smartphones. There's all these apps coming out. And so, I realized that technology was super important. And what I did was I deliberately decided to get into SEO. And the reason I did that is because I did some research and uh, looked at the economics of SEO, supply and demand, and determined it's super, super valuable. It's a super valuable skill that you can learn, and that's exactly what I'm going to break down in this video. Why it's so valuable today and going forward in the future for years and years to come. Okay, and so I've got my economics 101 graph here, and I'm just gonna show this to you here. So what you got here, you got price, you got quantity, you got supply, this is a supply curve, and you got demand, this is a demand curve. And this is the equilibrium quantity right here, and the equilibrium price right here. Okay, economics 101, supply and demand. So we're gonna get into this here. So every business has to have a website today, okay? So, plus on top of that, each business has to have traffic going to their website. If you don't have a business or if you don't have a website today, you're cut off from the digital world. You're cut off from the internet. Okay? And guess what? Your customers are online. They're searching for your products and services. They're looking for your hours of operation, your contact information, so on and so forth. So if you don't have a website today, you're just cut off from the entire internet. So every business has to have a website today. Okay? Just plain and simple. All right. So every business needs to have traffic going to their website. Okay? And how does everyone find what they're looking for online? Through a search engine, through Google. Okay? Google is basically a monopoly. All right, they control like 80% of the search engine market. They just completely dominate it. Okay, so what you have here is an increase in supply of businesses that need SEO services. Okay, so we got increase in demand. You have an increase in demand. All right, you have an increase in quantity for the websites. So what happens is you have this demand curve right here, and it shifts up. Okay, and when it shifts up, hopefully you can see this, what happens is the quantity goes up, so the amount of websites go up, and the price goes up. And that's the price they pay for SEO services. Okay? So the economics of SEO say that, demand goes up because every business needs a website. All right? And so the price they're willing to pay to get that traffic going to their website goes up. So SEOs get paid more. All right. So that's the basic economics right there. I'm going to go in a little bit deeper into this here. So that's perspective from the business's point of view. Okay. And on top of that, with SEO, there are only 10 organic spots on the first page. So when you search on Google, you get 10 spots on that first page. There's 10 websites listed. All right, so there's limited real estate. So we have is a very competitive environment. Only 10 spots open on the first page. Plus, most people only click on the top 3. In fact, the number 1 spot gets like 40% of the traffic. So if you are at the top spot, you're going to get most of the traffic. So if you know SEO, and you're able to get the website to the top 3, but even in the top 1, businesses are going to pay you a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars per month to do SEO. Okay? So let's think about SEO from the user's perspective. Okay? From people that search on Google, everyday users like you and me. Okay? So what's happening is there are more and more searches per day, every single day, going on into the future. Okay? If you think about it, more and more people are getting connected to the internet each day. So you have an increase in supply of people that are searching every day and they have access to search engines. Plus, the main driver of search today is smartphones. Okay, everyone has a smartphone today, and on your smartphone is Google. You have that little search bar. So more and more people are searching because they have more access to search on their search engine. So like any little question that comes into the mind or anything that they're thinking about, they can just type it onto Google. We're seeing the searches increase and increase on mobile devices. Okay, and people are also starting to do voice activated searches, okay, which increases searches even more. Okay, so SEO is a growing market. Okay, it's continually growing every single day, getting bigger from a user's perspective and getting bigger from a business's perspective. Okay, and right now I think the SEO market is like a $65 billion per year market. So businesses are paying like $65 billion to people to do SEO for their websites. Okay, and this is growing and is projected by 2020 to be like $80 billion. Okay, so it's a growing market and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in the future. Okay, so that's the economics of SEO. You know, from a user standpoint, there's more and more searches every day. More and more people are searching on Google per day. And from a business's standpoint, there are more and more websites being launched every day, and they're competing for the same real estate. All right, the limited supply and the demand for SEO services is going up. So they're willing to pay a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars per month to get to the top. So if you learn SEO, and this is what I realized a few years ago, you position yourself as someone who is extremely valuable to every single business in the world. Let me just say that again. If you learn SEO, you position yourself as someone who is extremely valuable to every single business in the world. Okay? And just like a personal side note, anytime I meet a business owner and tell them what I do, they instantly see the value I provide because we live in a digital world now. And everyone understands that their customers are searching for their services on the internet. Okay? So, you know, as we're becoming a more and more digital world, SEO is becoming more and more important for businesses. Okay? So, like I said, if you learn SEO, you position yourself as a very valuable person that like every business needs today. Okay? So, if you're thinking about learning SEO, I'll tell you a little secret. So you don't have to be super technical. You don't have to learn how to code, you know, which is a huge barrier for many people. And so you can learn it pretty quick. Like you can be competent in SEO in about 100 days. If you really work at it and you attack this like it's your job, you can learn it in 100 days. Okay? And now what you have is a skill that's extremely valuable in today's world and will be going forward. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I just wanted to, you know, make a video about, you know, whether or not you should learn SEO. So I've given you my perspective. an economic kind of point of view of SEO. And, I enjoyed using some of my economic degree that I've paid for to combine it with some SEO stuff. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe. And that's all I got. See you guys later.